Three college kids going on a vacation. I think I've heard this one before. I watched the Levenger Tapes, a found footage movie that is free on Tubi to view. It's partial found footage. It reminds me of Cannibal Holocaust, or what I know of Cannibal Holocaust. I've never actually seen it. It starts with people in a viewing room watching footage. They're cops. There's missing teenagers. Two of them have not been found, and the third one has been found but is inconsolably upset and unable to help. So they begin to sift through the tapes, which they happen to run across when they got the girl. The main characters are three college kids, two girls, and a guy who's the guy who owns the camera. And he clearly is in love with one of the girls, or at least wants to take her to bed. So on their way out to this desert retreat, they're going to some nice house. They go to a liquor store, and the guy walks in, says he's going to pay for it, grabs the bottle and runs. So then the girls have to peel out of there real fast, and in the process slam into a truck, head on. Nobody's hurt, but they're so panicked, and the guy is chasing them from the store, so they run off. The girl and the man in the truck, we don't know about them, if they're okay. But we do find out later. The girl is understandably upset about having been in a head-on collision and not being told that he was going to steal things. So the party gets off to a slow start once they arrive at the house. Eventually, they all lighten up and get a little drunk, and they can see in the distance that there is a pickup truck about half a mile away, the pickup truck that they ran into. And they can see the man and the girl at a campfire not too far from the house, about half a mile, like I said. And the guy, he starts to feel bad. So he says that he's going to go apologize to him and hand over his insurance information, even though he wasn't the one driving. He wants to be the one to take the hit for this. The girls don't want him to, but he heads out anyway with his camera. Eventually he hears noises in the bushes, starts to get freaked out, and two girls pop out. It's the girls, they followed him. So they're all going to drunkenly go down to the pickup truck to find this guy and apologize to him and give him all the information he needs to make a claim. They climb over several barbed wire fences in order to get there, and the guy won't say why, eventually dropping that it is a Native American burial ground, so it's considered a sanctuary. They're not supposed to be there. So they're upset. They finally get to the guy in the pickup truck, and he's gone. The pickup truck is left, but they find a little girl's ribbon, some torn out hair, and a bloody dress strewn about. So it's pretty easy to imagine what happened to that little girl. They're really freaking out, so they head back to the house. And on their way back to the house, people get lost, things happen, jump scares occur, and I'm not going to spoil this movie for you. That's just the basic plot. That's the basic idea, is they piss off a man in the desert. There's a potential dead girl that they have to figure out what happened to, and they have to try to get back home because they've lost their way. This movie really surprised me. I found myself enjoying it through to the very end, including the surrounding story about the cops investigating what happened to these teenagers. They recognize the little girl as a missing girl during the course of the movie. And so the question becomes, what happens to her? Is she dead? Did he kill her? Is he the one after them? Is it something supernatural because they're in a Native American burial ground and they're not supposed to be? I give this one a 4 out of 5. I would suggest checking the Levenger Tapes out. It's free, like I said, right now on Tubi. Don't know how long it'll be free for, but it's definitely worth a go.